How's it going, everybody? My name is AFarCryAway, and today I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIII-3, about like 2.5 hours of it, and I just kind of wanted to let you guys know how I feel about the game and it as a port. So, I do know the story because I watched all of the movie on YouTube of 13 and 13-2, but I never actually played the games because I hear that they were just super unstable on PC and like it just isn't a good experience. So I waited for 13.3 because I figured, you know, they probably would have learned their lessons on it by now, which it seems that they mostly have on a PC port. Square Enix has done a really good job of making this a huge step up from the last two games, as far as I can tell, but there's still a couple of issues that definitely need some sort of patching or fixing. So, the biggest issue is the frame rate is still a little off. And what I mean by that is I think the game has the capacity to run well at 60 frames per second, but it doesn't because it doesn't utilize your entire graphics card. It basically keeps your graphics card in idle mode, so you'll notice the combat will be 60 FPS pretty much consistently and be fine, but when you're wandering around the city, you're going to be dropping to like 30 FPS, and it's pretty jarring how bad it gets. Even when you set the game to be on a static frame rate, it'll still be at like 30 and stuff, and it's really bad. And that's kind of a huge concern to me because I have a 970, so it should be like destroying this game, but it's not. So hopefully the community is going to be coming up with some fixes. I've been reading about one that requires you to download like Cheat Engine, but I'm not too sure about all that stuff yet. I'll have to go in there and investigate some more and see which is the best fix for the game. But I actually don't mind it that much. Like, I can play through the stuttering, but it is a big concern as a PC gamer when you want a buttery smooth master race experience when you don't get one. Another thing is the graphical options are pretty limited here, like texture filtering. Do you want standard or do you want advanced? And that's it. That's it. Like, that's the option for everything in the game. Like, oh, shadows, do you want standard or advanced? There's no, like, explanation to any of these settings, really. There's not a whole lot of depth. There's really no depth. There's no low settings, so I feel bad for anyone who doesn't have a really good GPU because I don't know how this game will run for you. I used to be on the 660 Ti, so I mean, I can imagine this game would be kind of a hassle on that graphics card. But yeah, as a game though, Final Fantasy XIII-3 is pretty fun. I'm having a good time with it. I'm one of those people who likes Lightning as a character and as a main character. Maybe I just have a thing for monotone, boring people. I don't know, but I really like Lightning, and the fact is that you can switch between like the 3 different, I think it's called schematas, which are like outfits with different abilities, and you can get like your stats linked together in ways that make you more efficient in combat. Like one of my outfits is like a suit and tie, but I have like a really good sword, and it does a lot of damage. And I can do like whirlwind attacks and shit. Like, it's really cool, and it keeps it fresh every time you unlock new stuff or buy new things in the store for your outfits that you can change. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of people out there really don't like the system, but I think it's pretty enjoyable as just like a mess around kind of game. And the whole having to run and do quests for people with a limited amount of time adds tension throughout the entire experience. So like, you're sitting there listening to people and you're thinking in the back of your mind like, oh my god, gotta go fast, can't be doing this right now, gotta go here, gotta go there. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the shit ending or whatever for not beating all the missions fast enough. Because apparently you only have 13 actual hours to beat the game within, so exploring isn't really something that you're kind of supposed to do. But I'm doing it anyway, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to like fail the game, but I'm still going to have a good time doing so. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked out 13.3 and you're a Final Fantasy fan on PC, definitely check it out and give it a shot. I'm sure the community or Square Enix will put out a patch or, you know, find some fixes. Like, people are already reporting that they're playing the game in 4K and it's fixed a lot of the problems because it's pushing their graphics card like out of the idling, so it's actually utilizing the full card to play the game. But yeah, I hope everybody, you know, gives the game a fair shot. If it doesn't really work out for you, there's still the Steam refunds, so take advantage of that. But yeah, that's just my opinions on the game so far. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Till next time, everybody, peace out.